Liz Gigi here, and this week I am doing another collab with the YouTubers Nail Art Stamping Collab group, and they chose, actually Vicki Bauman is the hostess this week, and she chose gradient stamping, and this is what I came up with. So what I did first, and I wanted to show you, was I bought this liquid latex. I think it's body latex. I got it off of Amazon. I think it was about $8. And then I bought this. It's a child's, like for children's medicines from my drugstore. And I put it in an empty bottle. So that is what we have on our left hand here. Oops, excuse me. I'm knocking everything over. Pretty good at that. So what I have on my hand right now, besides that liquid latex, is I have the UNT Peel Off Base Coat, and then I also have 2 coats of the Wet n Wild Shine, the French White Cream on here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to stamp these babies. Let me get a little bit closer here. I decided to use one of my plates that I won from, I always get this wrong, but I think it's Gels and Gems Nails. I always do Gems and Gels, I think, but I believe it's Gels and Gems. And I'm going to use this pattern right here. Okay, so I am going to use, I was given several colors of Funky Fingers by Angel's Heavenly Nails. She sent them to me and they stamp wonderfully. So we're going to be using Kingston. Let's see here. This one is Pop Artist. And this one is 220 volts. All right. So I'm going to put the pink in the center, and I should have opened these already, but I did not. I failed in my job. Failed miserably. Get these babies open and lay down a napkin under here. They get really messy and they're super, super pigmented. Sorry, I have to keep checking up to make sure I've got this in the correct spot because I have the video high and of course I can't see it. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on a diagonal, and I'm going to lay my orange first and then the pink. I'm putting a lot on. I want them to kind of blend together so I don't have to put too much. I don't have to scrape it too many times. I guess that's what I'm saying. And right here, we will do our thumb first. And I'll get these guys out of the way so I don't knock them over. Let's see. Hopefully I did not wait too long. Pickup was fine. So I'm going to do on my thumb, so I'm going to lay it this way. And lift it off. Clean that up. I'm just going to do a couple of them with you, just so you get the idea of what I'm doing. Well, who knows, I might even do them all. Depends on how long this is going to take. Okay, the beautiful neon colors. Pink is gorgeous. Make sure I get enough in there. And I'm actually overdoing it. I don't think I need this much here, but I'm using it anyway because I can. Okay, so this one I'm going to put this way. And just kind of move that around a little bit, and you can see it's coming off. There we go. All right, and I do like to clean up as I go along. And I'm using, oh goodness, I don't even, I have the clear jelly stamper brush. So I'm just going around the edges just real quickly. All right, and that looks pretty good. So, excuse me, my dogs are barking. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. My dogs bark at anything and everything. So I've done my pinky and my ring finger. We're going to go ahead and finish up the other two. Just put my polish on. This is an awfully pigmented polish. It's just gorgeous. I absolutely love it. Love this polish. So I'll try to get some purple in there. Hopefully I did that good enough this time. All right, pickup was okay. So I want my edges, scalloped edges, to be going to the right on this one. And let's see if I'm even getting this down here. I'm not even sure if you can see it. It looks like I've missed a few spots. Right there, and I don't know if I can get this one, but we're going to stick it right here anyway. Nope, didn't want to come off. That's okay. That's okay. And then the other one, I want the scallops to go in the opposite direction. That's what gives me the blue here and then the blue on the tips. And I laid the polish the exact same way. I just turned my stamper and stamped it differently. Okay. All right, let's do this one more time. See if I can't get a little bit of a blend going here. Ooh, I don't think that was a good blend. I think that blended him too much. Made him really muddy. All right. Try it one more time. I only have one more finger to do. You know, and it's always that ever elusive last one. I mean, I scraped too much, and that's what happens if you scrape too much. You'll, when you're blending the colors, you'll muddy them. So, and that's exactly what I did. Okay, that looks better. Oh, I didn't scrape enough. Oh goodness, it happens, it happens. Sorry about that. And of course it's the last one and I want it to be just right, and maybe I'll just use less polish. That might be what my issue is. And I'm looking at it and I'm not putting less polish on. Oh well. All right. This one's going to have to work. I'm just saying. And I'll just do it quickly. And it looks fine, and I need it going this way. Okay. All right. Those look pretty good. Let me just clean them up a little bit before I take this off. Hopefully I'm in frame. Just breaking the seal on this right here because I don't pull my latex off. I actually roll it. I don't know about you, but sometimes you'll get it in the cracks and then it messes up your mani, or it's just a little difficult to get off. But that one came off fine. And so, well, that one didn't really. So what I'll do is I'll just take my little stick here and scrape that out before I put the color on top. Whatever else I'm going to put on, like the sash or whatever. And actually I am using my Northern Lights first. We're stuck on there. The little bugger did not want to get off. Okay, so let's move this stuff out of the way. Excuse me. And I'll just clean that up a little bit more. And sometimes you can clean it up too much. And it looks like I got a little bit of the orange on there. I might not be able to get that off. And that's fine. So I'm putting Northern Lights on, my favorite. I love this. I love it because it's not very, it's pretty subtle. You know, you still get, you'll still get the color, but, whoops, let me grab the other bottle. That one needs some thinner in it. Yeah, comes my dogs. Come my dogs. Okay, so I'm going to just put this on, and then I'm going to do the sèche vite, and then actually I won't even do that on camera, and then I'll come back and show you the placement of my my rhinestones. All right, see you in a moment. Okay, so I am back, and I have put rhinestones on everything except for this finger. So I'm going to show you actually how I did that. Riley, who is Damning Eden on Instagram, sent these to me, which was very sweet of her. So we're going to go ahead and I put a generous amount of sèche on top. You could use, well, you could use glue if you want, but I'm going to go ahead and just use the sèche. And you do want to work a little quickly. Sometimes I just can't pick these things up no matter what. And I got this picker upper off of, I think it was Amazon. I get a lot of my things from Amazon. And sometimes you gotta wet it. It's supposed to pick it up a lot easier than it is, but I don't know. It's just doing whatever it's doing. Okay. And I'll put one more on, I believe, right here. And you can place them wherever you want. Oh, and I think I'm going to stick one over here. And it might not stick very well initially, but I think we can get it. And it's sticking. Sometimes I would not put the sèche on top of this, only because, well, these actually shine very well, as you can see. My finger's in there. But sometimes when you use the rhinestones, depending upon what kind they are, they get dull. But I'd like for these to stay on a little bit because this is a pretty cute mani. I'm liking it. So I'm just doing a generous top coat and cupping my edges. And I probably should not do this, but I'm looking at this and it looks like it needs to be pushed down just a little bit. You can see it's still moving. So that is it. That is my mani. Loving it. Very nice. So thank you so very much for watching. If you came over to my channel from the other ladies' channel, thank you very much. If you would subscribe, that would be awesome. I'd love to have you as part of my YouTube family. I will have the links to the other ladies in the description box down below. So if you would please like, share, and subscribe, that would be awesome. Thank you so very much for watching, and as always, be kind.